the play fake on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So, guys, where were you when Auburn and Texas A&M were going back and forth in that 4-overtime marathon last year?
I was glued to my TV set. Are you kidding me? That's one of the most memorable games, not just in the SEC, but in all in college football. 4 overtimes? David, if we can get half of what that game was last year, man, we are in for a fun one today.
And Jordan Hare was rocking Auburn, had so many close losses. It was finally that moment where they kind of put it together, got out to a great start, held on late, and made the plays late in the game. What a phenomenal game a year ago.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He might want another play. To the air, it's Reed. Using the quick game. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. The give out of the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. There's a rich tradition of running the football at Auburn from James Brooks, Joe Cribbs, Bo Jackson, Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown. They love to find a tough running back to feed the rock.
Such great history, such great lineage of ground and pound and great athletes, and it's just a physical mindset of Auburn, and they're always that team that wants to run the football.
It is so hard as a defender to have to stop that big fella from catching the corner route, right? He already has great size and long arms, and he can jump. So what do you do? I mean, you're not trying to create pass interference and a penalty, but that's just a size mismatch, and the offense took advantage.
Meant nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, give on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Night. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, and just not on the same page with his target.
Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quick release on the RPO. Smashes ahead. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Finds his tight end. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Now on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Concepcion. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Aggies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to run for it. Slithers into space. Breaks free. The 20. Touchdown, Aggie. He got a step and just dusted the field. When this place gets loud, it starts to sway. They've renovated, reinforced, and still the Raptors are shaking.
Yeah, and they still come out, and they still got the 12th man tradition. So many traditions at this school, and that's why they support and they love their team, and people want to come play here.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Kingz. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Back to pass, it's Knight. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Clever. They thought they had the right look for that fake punt, but give the defense a lot of credit. They were expecting it.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here comes the heat. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
In the red area, it's Moss. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll ride the hot hand. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Grab behind the line. It's Owens. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to throw, it's Reed. To the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Kane. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So 1st down here as they go back to work. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Back to throw, it's Reed. Quickly complete. Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A great catch and run for 6. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Here's a heat. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Concepcion. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
At the pace this guy's going at right now, this could be a record-setting type day. This could be a game for the ages for this dude. He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up that first down. This is still the first half, guys. What is this guy capable of doing the rest of the game? We're going to find out.
And that's not a surprise for this offense, man. They continue to find him. He's made those big plays. He's put some touchdowns on the board. He's been the big play guy in this offense. And I don't think I'd stop him. We're still getting started in this football game, and they're going to see more of those deep shots to him.
And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Reed. He's got it on the move. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie!
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Kane. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So here comes the Auburn offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Defense playing a bail technique. Wants to fire on 2nd down. They're going to get him for a safety, trying to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. He's in open space downfield. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
They'll go to the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go. Being aggressive, you're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Aggie.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Hey, this shit getting ugly out here. You hear me? No, hold on. I'm finna shut the screen. This shit getting ugly.
He'll bring it out. It's Kane. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
We need this for our confidence. We need this for our confidence. Yo!
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle.
So we put our toe on that boy.
3 to 4 yard runs. Later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
I couldn't get out there. That's why he in that. I need him to stay outside.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on third down. I know we're in the second quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen.
I wasn't expecting to be up this big.
Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going in here at halftime, and get a little juju going.
I be letting shit up.
Snap it on first down from the 35.
Fuck wrong with y'all? Back the fuck up.
The DBs will back off a bit.
Oh, he fumbled. Oh my God, he fumbled. It's the second time he fumbled. Yo, this shit gonna get so crazy. We not gonna stop scoring.
Secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Whew. Look at the big nigga with the fucking ball. Well, I'm gonna.
We're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, we're definitely dumping this to my running back. I feel like I could throw that whole shot.
Catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him
I can throw that.
and finding him.
Uh-oh. Come on, Le'Veon. Come on, Le'Veon. As long as I can get outside, it's going to be a touchdown.
They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Dumps it off.
Hey. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yeah. Boy, you look like me. Goddamn boo. I told you that. Nigga, I found a perfect scheme and I found a better defense. But I finally found an offense that niggas can't really stop. I didn't have a good offense against you. I found it. I just switched my shit up. This is my first game at home, though. My first user game at home. That's why we like playing in Texas, baby. I'm trying to guard both of them. I'm out there going both of them. Let me get Scooby out of there because he's slow.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've
next.
And they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
I was gonna pick that. Oh, I hate goddamn trick plays.
This pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, you're going to be throwing it right here.
Yeah, my niggas is quick. You hear me?
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that
Nah,
completion.
I mean, I don't really. And he punting quick. He want us to score.
I guess the punter maybe has a little bit
Oh, we got the whole left side. I get back to the middle. Oh my God, he gotta move. Oh. They hold me. I'm about to fucking Devin Hester that shit. He punt quick as hell. We don't need no play action. And he still got through. I got what I want, bro. I'm gonna keep my running back in this time if he gonna blitz everybody. I'm finna send R1 straight down the middle. He still can't get there.
Coverage by the defender on that throw. It was as if he knew where the ball was going to go. He practically ran the route for the wide receiver before swatting it away.
I gotta keep my running back in, regard. Hey. Niggas got there. Now touch on my QB. That shit hurt. He ain't never been hit for real. I have it.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had
Damn.
some matchups they felt really good about up front.
That's the reason why I be running the plays that I run, bro.
Creating a negative play, and they're gonna need
My running back really went away from where he's supposed to help.
early in the game.
Well, shit, he had to go over there and help because the nigga on the edge got beat too. This shit got spooky quick. We're gonna try to tuck you in very nice and smoothly, baby. I pick A&M for the location. Texas, I'm gonna get them big, strong motherfuckers. Them niggas be 6'6" with 95 speed. Like, what the fuck? Niggas out there moving, Ed. Niggas be fast as hell.
What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third.
You say what could go wrong did.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I gotta start doing something. I gotta find some positive first to start.
Oh my goodness, we sitting there.
Try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do.
That's how you feel the alley one. You a little, but you feel that alley. That boy little as hell.
Make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
This year one, so probably.
Looking to throw on first down.
Go get it.
Right
Yep.
down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Looking for more room.
Ah! We. I don't know who the fuck these niggas be playing before, bro. I know I wanted to get a home game for this reason right here. Because I've been playing on the road, and a nigga spanked my ass. Maybe not this bad. I did lose 35-17, though. A nigga was up 28-3. He beat the shit out of me.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it.
I had to do that shit. I played your ass. Come here. Oh, my God.
Find any crease in that kickoff coverage and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes that
That shit annoying.
the field again. He says they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So
Nico.
turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think
He don't know what hit him, coach. He don't know what hit him.
Jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Oh, he out of there.
It's Simmons. There he goes. The 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Auburn. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Gotta do something to get his confidence up.
Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
That's
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver
Got the chew
on
clock.
the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
I don't give a fuck.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Hey, so who you got in the conference game?
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Got enough for the first. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
Oh, he really finna stack this line and send the crib.
This offense is so
Thank you. We get a little bit of. We gonna take a shot though.
He's having a
They
great
playing
day,
outside.
showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling.
He got
Oh,
just as he released
keep letting that nigga come off and hit me. Damn, come on, 78.
A lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting some pressure. Finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Here's the pressure. Pass rush.
They really not letting me step up and throw the ball, bro.
Quarterback normally makes defenses look very silly week in, week out with his speed, but he has yet to face a defense like this.
Oh, he gonna do
This
that.
defense accepted the challenge. They have stepped up. They have been disrupted.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him
This
again.
nigga suck.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last two plays, man,
Yeah.
getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
Alright, he letting that nigga get all that bullshit. That shit really getting on my nerves.
So here comes the Auburn offense.
Set his ass up.
Certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives
I'm like
pay off.
RPO.
Got a
Oh, it ain't.
touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how
You gotta touch somebody. That's what's gonna fuck up their timing. And I'm gonna keep sending the crib. Fuck that shit.
This offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? Don't get upset based on what just happened the previous drive.
Terrible ball. Terrible ball. Oh, my goodness.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be...
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone.
This nigga right-handed. The other nigga he had was left-handed.
Step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy.
Nigga think he nice because he can mug the line.
He's gonna sit down when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball
22 slow as hell.
he's gonna make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Yeah, if he's just gonna sit here and try to mud the line the whole time, I'm not going for that.
Back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Off play action on first down. Dances away to buy time. Quickly to the tight end.
Get the fuck off me, nigga.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire playbook.
And it just makes life
That's
so easy on quarterbacks.
Yeah,
I mean, you got
passing.
these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understand
First.
zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams. That
We know a nigga down doing some bullshit.
Unencumbered and get to the football.
Get out of there. Hey.
Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They're just having fun.
This nigga.
These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Oh my God, good ball. Great ball.
Big hit on first down, second down coming.
Gotta catch it. You have to catch
had
it.
their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Got the first down and more. All down at the 38-yard line.
Let me get some of them yards. Let me get some of them yards.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back,
Yeah.
I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
Gets it out quickly. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Looking to throw, it's Reed. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Snaps it in the shotgun. Looking for the score. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a turning it on. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Auburn to the line in a hurry. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Coming out with it, it's Bussy. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They want to run it left here. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
The Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Might be calling a hot route. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
That's a down and distance that would make a lot of coaching staffs pause, maybe call a timeout and think about, but not this one. There was no doubt, Reese, they were going to run the football and try to pick that up on 4th.
Direct challenge to the defense. If you want the ball, you're going to have to take it from us or stop us, and they didn't.
So moving forward in this game, let's just see how this defensive line responds to this. Can they be more physical and start winning their one-on-one battles?
And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Reed. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can...
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense has struggled, and you're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Now, listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on first and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing second down and goal.
Fires to the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field?
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Going right to work up top. Here's a throw downfield late. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
Fires to the wideout. He's got it.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He's got it, so they convert the two and keep just a flicker of hope alive, down 2 possessions. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
You know, could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember, they're down, and it seems like the opponent's got this game in hand, but because of that interception, could that be the play now that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game?
They're going to open this drive with a pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
Timeout, Auburn.
After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Oh, they're after him. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
Man, the offense, they can taste it. They're on the road in a hostile environment in a 2-minute situation. They're trying to rip this game away from the home team. They take a shot into the end zone, being aggressive. I love the play call, but it falls incomplete.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, Auburn.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Back to pass on 2nd down. Lets it go to the end zone. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. Coming into this one, we wondered